What are some tips and tricks to get your prospect to act?
The first thing that you really want to do is make sure that you're connecting. For someone to act, they've had to connect the dots between the features that you're talking about, the things that you actually do, the benefits that they're getting, and and the business value that they're getting out of the product. What do I mean by when I say connect connect the features, the benefits, and the business value that this person that you're talking to, that your prospect is going to get. So, you know, all all reps know how to communicate what their features are, but a lot of inexperienced reps kind of get stuck just talking about those features, and the next step is to tell them what the benefits or the advantage that this person that's going to be using your solution will have. So maybe I'll take you through an example of what I mean here. But you have to go through the features, the benefits, and then you have to communicate through your conversation what that business value is going to be in terms of dollars or business. What the reason they actually did this was. So, and anyone can sit down and in 10 minutes write down all the features of your product or service you sell in one column, all of the benefits in another column, and the values, that the business advantages in a third column. But very few sales reps, even though this is really important, I think very few people kind of frame it like this. But that's how you really get people to act. So I guess to make this more tangible, I can show you how I do this. So I'm the CEO of this company, Badger Maps, and we make a solution for field salespeople, right? So here's my formula for feature, benefit, value. Here's what I would do. So the feature or a feature of what we do is route optimization, right? So I would say Badger Maps, we have the ability to optimize your route and help you build a schedule for your day. Okay, so what's the benefit of that? Why do you as a field salesperson care about that? Well, the benefit is with this feature, you'll automatically have a route built, and your schedule will be built within minutes, and this saves you time, and both in planning, because you don't have to plan. People spend a lot of time figuring this stuff out, and then you will also have a better route, so it'll save you time when you're out in the road, and you waste less time in busy work when you're driving around, and you'll get more meetings. So what's the business value? This is the third part. Well, the business value is you'll see more customers, you'll drive fewer miles doing it, and you'll save time because you can plan what you're doing in the field, and you can actually spend less time behind the wheel. You're avoiding traffic, and you're selling more of your product, so that you're making more money. So we've connected the feature, the benefit, and the business value. And then you can ask them, you can kind of engage with them and say, and try to get your customer or prospect to talk about, help them quantify, well, if you had this, how much would this be worth to you? How many more meetings would you get a day? If you're, how much time would you save? What's that worth to you? And get them to actually articulate it, because really if they've articulated it and they've envisioned it, then that's how you really get them to act, I think.
So how much do you assist them in figuring out those numbers? Do you try to calculate it for them, or do you let them sort of calculate in their head? If you spend 1 hour less on the road and you get 2 meetings more a day, then that would be worth this much, or do you really let them calculate that?
I like to let them calculate it, but with I'll walk them through it, right? Because a lot of people won't actually do kind of the back of the envelope ROI. So, but once someone has the understanding of what this is worth to them, and they understand the business value, you can do it. So, the sales rep, as I might say, so currently your company is losing sales opportunities because reps aren't able to spend their time as effectively as they could when they're out in the field. So they don't get as many sales meetings as they could. Reps end up zigzagging around town and being reactive. That sounds like you're losing a lot of potential deals, right? And I'll want them to say, yeah, that's right. That's why I'm looking for a better system right now. And then, I'll walk them through it. I'll say, okay, so if you were just to make a guess, how many meetings per week would you say your reps are able to spend? How many meetings per week per rep would you get more if you were using this type of tool? And how much revenue do you think that would be worth? And in general, when I'm in these conversations, they haven't run the math, but maybe you can get a number out of them. So maybe they'll say, well, 5,000. I'd say I'd get 2 deals, and each one's worth $2,500 more if I was getting 2 more meetings per day, and that'd be worth $5,000 a month. And it's like, oh well, okay. So you've got 25 reps, and you're going to make $5,000 a month more. And they're like, yeah, that's right. And so now we're using their numbers, and then okay, so $5,000 a month is $60,000 a year for per rep. You got 25 reps. That's $1.5 million in lost deals every year. I can do math. And math was never my strong suit in school, but I 25. I think I'm right. 25 times 60 is 1.5 million. I'll okay. Well, I'll show you how you can be doing this with Badger, and then your reps will be able to get those extra meetings. You'll make that extra money. So I've walked them through this ROI conversation, and gotten them with their numbers to say, I believe this is worth $1.5 million a year for me to have this for my 25 reps. And it costs, a 20th of that. So this is a good idea. I should do this.